Interestingly, there's a lot of research on this subject specifically in mainstream science. An article called "The Similarities Between Humans and Pigs" on science.org brings this topic up in a very strange way if you ask me. Quote, "You're a pig." It might be a common insult, but interestingly, there are a number of similarities between humans and pigs. End quote. Basically, they don't know for sure, but they have found certain clues. They know there is a connection. Now, isn't that interesting? University of Illinois animal geneticist Lawrence Shook and Jonathan Beaver have created a side-by-side comparison of the human genome and the pig genome that reveals remarkable similarities. Quote, "We took the human genome, cut it into 173 puzzle pieces, and rearranged it to make a pig," end quote, said Shook. Quote, "Everything matches up perfectly. The pig is genetically very close to humans," end quote. Here are a surprising number of comparable traits that pigs have with humans. For instance, we both have hairless skin, a thick layer of subcutaneous fat, light-colored eyes, protruding noses, and heavy eyelashes. Pig skin tissue and heart valves can be used in medicine because of their compatibility with the human body. In fact, medical students often practice suturing on pigs' feet. Pigs are also being used to harvest organs to be transplanted into the human body. Just this year, pig kidneys were transplanted into a human successfully. The headline reads, "Experts predict that such non-human to human xenotransplants may become viable options within the next decade." There's a lot of research on this topic. Just type in pigs and human DNA and the human-pig connection. Just hear me out on this, but what if it's the other way around? Not that humans evolved from pigs, but that pigs were once an ancient tribe of humans that were then transformed into pigs for their sins, or because some other enemy had decided that was their destiny. Remember, we just discussed this with our Bellamy's video, as the whole concept of monstrous races is referring to some type of ancient genetic manipulation and hybridization process. Just think about it. All the religions that ban eating pork, did you ever wonder why pork? Although the message and instructions from these religious texts are quite clear in their rejections of pigs and their meat, the underlying reason for their prohibition remains unclear till this day. The main reason given is because they do not chew cud, yet it frustratingly does not explain why not chewing cud is so problematic. Now, if you don't know what cud is, many animals eat their food and then it actually gets regurgitated and comes back out and then they eat it again, but pigs do not do that. Jewish philosopher Philo of Alexandria argued that pork was not permitted to Jews because it is the tastiest of the land animals and eating it would lead to gluttony, and the legal prohibition teaches self-restraint and frugality. In addition, he thought animals that chew cud are permitted because as vegetarians, they befit non-violent, gentle-mannered souls, and their literal ruminating on their cud models the intellectual ruminating of good students who ponder the principles of knowledge taught by their teacher. Yeah, I don't know about all that, and there's other reasons that they give. Some say it's because pigs were dirty or because of what they ate, etc., but the message that these religious texts are clear. Pigs should not be eaten. Let's just keep that in mind as we progress. Now, we all know Homer's Odyssey and the story of Circe. Circe, who was a sorceress and the daughter of Helios and the ocean nymph Perse, she was capable by means of drugs and incantations able to transform humans into animals. When the Greek hero Odysseus visited her island, Aia, with his companions, whom she changed into swine, Odysseus, however, was protected by the herb moly, which was a gift from Hermes. Now, it may be called moly because it seems that this is where the term holy moly comes from. We have to keep in mind that Circe throws a feast for Odysseus' crew, which seems to be a crucial component before they can be turned into pigs. They must digest something. Once they ingested a particular substance, most likely some type of ritualized collection of symbolic ingredients that were then programmed with a particular intention, the sorceress Circe then lifts her wand and starts chanting incantations that then turn these humans into swine. Now to me, this sounds like some ancient alchemical process. And who are we to say that some type of technology, yes, even magical, but it was scientific back then and it was based on metaphysical principles, something our modern day sciences reject completely? Or is it really just suppression?
El cerdo es capaz de comer alimentos que otras especies no pueden, ya que el cerdo no es sensible al sabor amargo. Estos resultados, por tanto, explican por qué el cerdo realmente come de todo. explican científicos de la Universidad Autónoma de Barcelona. Es por eso que los cerdos comen sus propias heces y beben su propia orina. El cerdo es el único mamífero que no suda, ya que sus glándulas sudoríparas son demasiado pequeñas. Por lo tanto, todas las toxinas se adhieren a su carne. Estas toxinas dañan la carne y la hacen muy peligrosa para el consumo. La carne de cerdo ha sido señalada como responsable de infección por Taenia solium y Trichinella spiralis, parásitos que se alojan en el cerebro. El cerdo no puede deshacerse de toda la cantidad de ácido úrico que se forma en su cuerpo. El ácido úrico es el elemento principal de la orina contenida en el cuerpo del cerdo. Solo elimina el 2% y el 98% permanece en su carne. Eso simplemente significa que la carne de cerdo está saturada con el principal elemento de la orina, del cual los cuerpos de todos los seres vivos sobre la faz de la Tierra intentam deshacerse por meio do sistema urinário.
Eu acredito que comer carne de porco vai te deixar impuro. Isso significa alguma coisa, Afonso? Significa que durante o período que você tiver com aquela energia, com aquela toxicidade da carne de porco, espiritualmente, você não vai ter condições de estar puro. Se você não tiver condições de estar puro, você recebe menos ajuda externa. Ajuda de coisas boas que estão ao nosso redor. Então isso vai te prejudicar. Por outro lado, ainda vai ter mais influências de coisas negativas que estão perto da gente, e isso vai te prejudicar mais ainda, tá? Porque você vai ter menos ajuda para te fortalecer e você vai ter mais obstáculos no seu caminho, tá? Então, a carne de porco, ela vai te ajudar a pecar, tá? Ou seja, você vai ter mais pecados do seu lado e você vai ter menos ajuda. Então, ela não vai te ajudar, não vai ser positiva para você. Então, assim, eu acredito que a carne de porco é isso. Quando você come uma comida impura, o que está acontecendo é que você está se tornando impuro, numa medida maior ou menor. Como eu disse num vídeo passado, até 2 meses atrás, sei lá, 3 meses, eu comi atum. Atum é uma carne, é um peixe impuro, porque ele é um peixe sem escamas. Então, significa que eu estou pecando? Não, eu nem sabia, na verdade. A partir do momento que eu sei, eu fui lá, substituí o atum por sardinha, que é mais gostosa, inclusive. E o atum, eu já sabia, sim, que como ele é um peixe grande, ele acumula muito mercúrio, ao contrário dos peixes pequenos, como a sardinha. Então, fiz a substituição. Mas, quando a gente vê que tem uma coisa impura, a gente vai substituindo para que a gente possa ter mais energia.